Hello and welcome to Bricks. I'm Adam and this is Bricks. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Batman movie Polybag called the Joker Battle Training. This is set number 30523. It has 49 pieces and I think I paid $10 for this. This was something I got at a brick convention. It was not something that I tried to haggle on the price or tried to barter or work with the person. I saw this at several other booths listed for 15, which seemed outrageous to me, but I grabbed the cheapest one there. I'm sure if I were to order this in the aftermarket, I probably could have got a better deal, but I did just want to get it in hand while I was there, and it's still relatively small, and we do get a minifigure in here, so I didn't feel terrible about the price, but we'll have to see what I feel about it after I have the build in front of me. So excited to look at this. I love the Lego Batman movie sets. I've looked at a Polybag or two for like a miniature Batwing and stuff like that, and I'm excited about this one. So in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so while we look at the build for this the Lego Batman movie Polybag, the Joker Battle Training, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you like the video, click the thumbs up. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button. Now on to my review for the set. Okay, so that is this the Lego Batman movie, the Joker Battle Training Polybag set here. Came together super quick. There's not a ton in here. Unlike some other Polybags that might only have 50 pieces, but maybe not a lot of small pieces, this one does have a lot of small pieces. So I probably did end up overpaying for this, but I can kind of justify it in my head just based on it being the cheapest one that I saw there, and a nice way to get a really good minifigure, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of a little novelty thing. I would have loved to have paid $5 for it or $7 for it, but I didn't try to work with the person there. I did try and got some better deals on other things I bought at the convention, but for this particular item, I did not do that. So that's kind of that, and I'll talk more about that later, but we will get into it. And the first thing to look at is the minifigures. You do get one. It looks like you might get two, but you get one. So we have the Lego Batman movie Joker minifigure here, and this is a really nice minifigure. So I have a couple different versions of the Joker from the Lego Batman movie, and this one is very good. So hairpiece is nice, great color there, feels really good. Got the big smiley face here. We also have a alternate face, which is a different expression with the mouth more open there, which is great. We have the kind of purple suit here with the nice kind of lapel colors, the pinstripe on the vest, the tie, the undershirt, really good. Nice detail down kind of on the lower portion of the torso that then goes onto the midsection. So really detailed printing on the midsection there. And we have printing on the legs too, with some different chains going from the belt into the pocket and the pocket over here. We have this really neat, unique kind of cloth piece that goes in the middle as well. So his coat has some exaggerated tails here, which is very cool. Nothing on the back for this one, but that's okay. And I think this is a great minifigure. I don't know if I have this exact one. I'll have to double back and check, from the Joker Notorious Lowrider and some other sets, but I know I have the Arkham Asylum Joker from the CMF, and I think some maybe other versions as well. And in the minifigure series 2, there are different versions of Joker, or at least one different version of Joker, like Vacation Joker. But I do really like this minifigure. It's produced pretty well, really detailed midsection, plus we have the cloth piece, which is great to get. Alternate faces is good, hair is really nice. So overall, I think a pretty good minifigure. And then as kind of an accessory here, one of the main things is this hilariously oversized kind of 6-shooter stud shooter here that the Joker can wield, and so they can hold that up, and it's comically big, which is very fun. And this is one that you can turn this and it'll fire off all of these. So I have 6 of these translucent, I think green studs in there right now. The trigger mechanism thing in there is yellow, I think, which is, I don't know if I've seen that exact color for that piece before. I think I normally see just like gray, but that's okay. We do have 6 kind of extra ammunition pieces over here. And then besides that, one of the first things you build is this. So it's on a small, like kind of a 4x4 round plate here. We put a couple of red and white tiles there. So I think this is supposed to be like, if this was for target practice, the Joker battle training, maybe this is the marker, this is the line that the Joker is supposed to stand behind, which is kind of funny. I think that actually lends itself to some kind of comedy and some story elements and some play, because the Joker might not always be one to follow the rules, and so it's kind of funny to have like a line that they can't cross, and I can imagine them kind of going in front of that or around that or ignoring that because they are unpredictable. So I think that's kind of cool. It also helps stabilize this, helps get the kind of coattails running off the back, and allows this to stand even while it's wielding the very big kind of gun. And then I don't know if you can really make this work when it's in the minifigure hand. You might have to hold the back of this, like the actual kind of gun part of it or whatever this is, this interesting piece here that has the bar that clips into the minifigure hand, because if you just turn this, it's probably just going to turn the minifigure hand. So you might have to hold on to this here and then rotate this to launch it, but that's okay. So that's not really a build, but it's a part of the set here, and so that's something to consider. And then the rest of the build is this kind of Batman dummy kind of target here, and it does look like a dummy here. So it starts off on one of these same kind of rounded plates there. It's connected with a Technic pin, so either if this is on the ground, the figure could rotate there. And we use some pretty basic techniques to build this up. We use this piece to kind of indicate the cape, which I think is actually really nice, so it looks good from the front, but it still kind of looks sort of homemade. We've got these modified plates with the bars coming off there, and we actually attach some skeleton feet pieces in black, which is cool. And then we attach these interesting pieces which have been used in the past to go around minifigure necks to like put something on their back with that stud, and we use those kind of for the hands going different ways. We have the white up here, which in a lot of Lego Batman figures, they have like the white band printed or the black with white eyes band printed on the minifigure head, but we just do a stud and a tile there, and that's so that when the cowl is on there, we can still see that white and it looks kind of realistic. The cowl does not attach to anything here, so it's hard for me to kind of show it on there, but if it's sat down, it's not too likely to fall off, but it does come off easy, and that's on purpose. And then we have a batarang here as an accessory and a bat as well. And so you can do different stuff with these. I think the instructions kind of had them resting on the hands here, and I don't know, they have to be on there rather delicately. So that one I can get in there. This one you really have to balance. Okay. So I have them on there. It's probably hard to see. I have the bat over here, the batarang over here, and the helmet there in the middle. And I'm imagining those things are on there. They're not studded on. They're not clipped on. That I think, if we were to hit those with some of these studs from the stud shooter, they might come off. So let's see if I can do that without losing these. Okay, I got the bat off of there. Ooh, almost got the helmet. Ooh. Ah, there we go. And I don't know if I can get the Batarang, but now I have to find all those pieces. Okay, so I think I found all of them here. Let me just see. So I didn't lose any, thankfully, I don't believe. And so, I got the helmet off, or the cowl rather, and I also got the bat off. I did hold this kind of up in the air when I was doing it, but it probably could be done other ways, and I think enough kind of time with it and playing with it, you'll be able to figure that out. I'm always very hesitant to use these, especially using them very, very quickly, like just rotating this very fast and just ripping it and letting all of them fly, because even though that's cool and that's, I think, sort of the intention, I feel like I have a much harder time locating all of these pieces after that. So unless it's in a controlled environment, maybe with a box behind it, and even then they can all go off in different directions. The way that the Batarang is in there, it kind of sits in there like this, and so it would be difficult to knock it out. I don't think it would be impossible, but it might take some tries. But I did knock the cowl off, which is good, and I did knock the bat off, which is good, but those aren't put on there in any real way. Looking at the rest of this, you do get a couple extra of these studs, which appears to me to be like, different places that the Joker has already maybe hit or whatever, which is nice. I don't know what these kind of green translucent pieces are supposed to represent, but it could be something that like sticks to Batman, or it could be whatever else. So I think those are what that's supposed to be, and that's kind of everything in this set. There's not a ton here, and there are a lot of 1x1s. You do get these studs, 6 in here, 6 for extras, so that is 14 pieces right there, which brings this down to 35. Then you build up the Batman kind of thing, all of these 1x2 tiles, as well as the Batarangs, the bat, the cowl. So there's really not a lot in this Polybag. It's pretty small, but compared to some other Polybags, like for example, I recently showed like the X-Wing, when I looked at like the AAT. So here's a little creator like snowman that was a Polybag, and yeah, it looks like it has more bulk. It certainly has more weight to it, but I don't know if it has as much play, and I don't know if it's as fun, and it doesn't have IP attached to it. And comparing this to even like a Technic thing, size-wise, scale-wise, I don't think we're too out of the realm for a Polybag here. And then when I factor in it's Batman and Joker, pretty popular characters, it is retired, and it was sealed and whatever else, I think the minifigure quality is pretty good. I think the play is fun, and this could just be something supplemental here, or it could be something for somebody to just have and collect, or it could be a nice little thing. I think when this retailed, this was probably like 2017 or 2018, I want to say. I don't know for sure, but I'm imagining this was probably on sale for like $4, maybe $5. I would have loved to pay $5 for it. I'm used to paying $5 for Polybags, ones with minifigures, ones without minifigures. This one, because it's retired and because of whatever else, I bought it at a brick convention, which has a big markup on things generally. I don't feel too bad about the price. So 49 pieces, one minifigure, kind of a buildable Batman figure, dummy target kind of thing here, with the bat accessories like the bat cowl, the Batarang, and the bat. And I'm not too mad about that. I think it's nice to get the cloth piece. Would have loved if there was printing on the back of the coat, but we do get the alternate face, the great hair piece, so that's really nice. I'll show the extra pieces because you do get some. Get an extra of this piece that can go around a minifigure neck, or can be used as like the hand areas there. Another extra of the green translucent stud, so you actually get 12, 13, 14, 15, but this one's in the extra pieces. Extra Batarang here, extra of the skeleton leg in the black, and then the white tile and white stud, which are used for Batman's face there. And that's kind of everything in this set. I was excited about this one. It's just super, super basic. I kind of knew what I was getting. And I don't know, if I were to compare this to like the micro builds like from the Lego Batman movie, there's I think one that's the mini Batmobile. There's one that's like the mini like I can't remember what it's called, like the Ultra Batmobile, or like the really crazy Batmobile. There's like a miniature version of that. I looked at the mini Batwing, and those don't come with a minifigure. And you know, as far as piece goes, they probably had more volume to the pieces, but not a ton. So this feels comparable with other Lego Batman movie polybags I've looked at, and I think there's quite a few other ones that I haven't looked at yet. So maybe I'll look into getting some of those still and see how this compares to those. But as is right now, with having taken a look at this, I think this is pretty cool. Very happy with this Joker figure and the cloth piece there. So really nice. I think that's it. Those are my thoughts. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more the Lego Batman movie sets, and then tons of other Lego sets from all different themes, all different shape, size, price point, piece count. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming Lego videos. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, which would be incredible to get there. So I appreciate all the support, all the help. Subscribing is free. So if you're interested, it means a lot to me. And then if you wanted to support this channel in a different way, you can do that here on YouTube with membership supers and thanks. And I have the Patreon. It's in the video description. It's on my channel page, patreon.com/sobricks. And that's another way to support the channel that does help me a lot. And so I appreciate it. And with all of that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.